Did you know that in order to provide a healthier menu option for kids, in 2014, McDonald's actually invented bubblegum flavored broccoli? However, in testing, kids still didn't like it. I wonder why. Did you know that almost the entire world uses only one of two words for tea, either tea or cha? The difference comes from how it was spread to the world from China. If it came by land, it's cha. If it came by sea, it's tea. That must be how I got my favorite dance, the TT slide. Did you know that one fast food burger can have meat from as many as 100 different cows? Thank goodness cow ghosts aren't real. Did you know that in order to keep its famous 11 herbs and spices recipe a secret, KFC has one company make half of the mix and the other company make the other half and then combine them together? That must be finger-licking expensive. Did you know that Caesar salad isn't named after Julius Caesar, but actually after its inventor Caesar Cardini, who created it in his restaurant in Tijuana, Mexico? That's right, Caesar salad is Mexican food. Did you know that nachos are named after their inventor, Ignacio Nacho Anaya, who invented the dish in 1943? So when he says that's nacho cheese, you better listen to him. Did you know that the name pound cake comes from its original recipe, which called for 1 pound each of butter, eggs, flour, and sugar? I gained 5 pounds just hearing about it. Did you know that in the early 1900s, a dish called candle salad was popular? Meant to look like a candle, it involved a banana inside of a pineapple ring topped with whipped cream. And it looked like this. Did you know that the majority of baby carrots are actually just cut down versions of regular carrots that would have otherwise been rejected for aesthetic reasons? That makes me wonder, who's the full-size version of the baby? Did you know about the fajita effect? Yeah, in restaurants that serve fajitas, after the first fajita order is placed, the chefs immediately start prepping another order because the sizzling tray walking through the restaurant inspires a cascade of other fajita orders. I think this happens in a different area with stores in December and Mariah Carey. Did you know Brussels sprouts taste different than they used to? You see, in the 1990s, breeders cross-pollinated different types of Brussels sprouts to remove the extremely bitter flavor. So if you remember as a kid watching shows where kids hated Brussels sprouts, but now you like them, it's not because you're getting older, it's because they actually taste different. But you are getting older. Did you know that there is a flat cake from ancient Rome and Greece consisting of many layers of dough interspersed with honey and cheese? It is then flavored with bay leaves, baked, and topped once again with honey. It is absolutely delicious. And the name of that dish is placenta. And that's where it gets its name. Did you know that fried brain sandwiches used to be a very popular dish in the St. Louis area? Even today, there's still a local delicacy in Evansville, Indiana. However, due to fear of mad cow disease, many restaurants have replaced cow brains with pig brains. I feel like my brain was replaced with a pig brain when I sat down and watched the movie Cats. Did you know that salmon sushi is not a Japanese dish? It was created by the Norwegian salmon industry in the 1990s to sell Atlantic salmon to Japan. But because Pacific salmon so commonly carries parasites, it took over a decade for Japanese people to fully trust the dish. Just like it took me over a decade to fully trust Taco Bell after the incident. Did you know that according to a 2018 poll, nearly 80% of Americans prefer Thanksgiving leftovers to the actual meal? And I think it makes sense, because leftovers don't come with your crazy uncle ranting about politics. Did you know there's a reason banana candy doesn't taste like the real thing? When bananas were first imported into the United States, the dominant varietal was the Gros Michel, a particularly hardy banana that survived shipping. That banana was also full of the chemical compound that made up banana candy. However, it went extinct in the 1950s and was replaced with the Cavendish banana, a banana that has almost none of that same chemical compound. So if you went back in time and tasted a banana, it would taste a lot like that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy, girl, that Laffy Taffy. Did you know that for centuries, caviar was considered cheap peasant food and eaten with porridge by the bowlful? Now, if you try to eat caviar with porridge, they take away your rich person's card. Did you know that the term cool as a cucumber actually has a scientific basis, as a cucumber's interior can be up to 20 degrees colder than the outside air? A cold interior and a green exterior. Wait, are cucumbers the Grinch? Did you know that asparagus was once given to American pilots in their emergency food kits because it made their pee smell better to fish and therefore made the fish easier to catch? Now, what I learned from this is that fish are into some pretty weird stuff. Did you know in 19th century America, popcorn was eaten with milk and sweetener as a breakfast cereal? And when I tried to bring a bowl, spoon, and a carton of milk into AMC, they kicked me out.